Hello and welcome back to the channel. Right now I'm going to be looking at Ahuem from the Dynasty tour. And I've reacted to the music video for this particular song, but I do want to see him do this live. And so let's take a look at this and see what the differences are. Again, I appreciate everything that you do for me, your subscriptions, your likings, your sharings, everything that you do to support my channel. And with that, I do want to just say thank you once again, and let us get started.
Бақытыңды басқадан естедің сен, аяулым, асылым. Үмітімді өзіңнен үзбедім мен, аңсадым ғашығым. Неліктен махаббатты гүлі солды, айтылды жүрек жыры. Соңғы қарамадың бұрылып, менен мәңгі түңіліп, кеткеніме пәк сезімдер суына.
This Dimash to me, and he's great no matter what venue or what medium he speaks to you through. But the thing that I really appreciate about him is when he does live, he really has an interesting way of reaching through the moment. In this particular part here, one of the things that I noticed was him speaking these words. It's very silent. Like I've said in another video, he needs his audio people have to be paid well because he is a master of loud and soft. And in that first part, he was just talking to us. And it's a great rhetorical device. Again, he's a vocal rhetorician. His job is to communicate through his voice the messages that he wants to do, and he uses his vocal tool belt to get that done. And what he did here is he drew us back into whatever it is that we need to hear from him. We were drawn into this conversation. I turned off the closed captioning because it's not closed captioning for us. It's closed captioning of whatever he's saying, and so the words won't make any sense. But it's just an amazing technique that he has, and again, it's because he understands his voice and he understands how to utilize his tool belt, his vocal tool belt, to make the message come through. And so I just wanted to point that out, that right here he's doing what he does really best, is drawing us into the scene that he's trying to portray.
Неліктен сен алдадың сезімдерді, жанымды өлімді арнадың, төсене сен алмадың, мөлдір шықтың қалғаны көзіңдегі. Тағдырдың жазуына барма шарам, қош менің қымбаттым. Жүрегімде жалын от қалмаса да, соңғы рет тіл қаттым. Бақытыңды тілеймін, кезек шалғай, жүре алмаспын есіме алмай. өзіңе арнап жазылған бұл әнім. Аққуым аяулым арманым, арайланған таңдарым, неліктен сен алдадың сезімдерім. Жанымды әнімді арнадым, төсіне сен алмадың. Мөлдір шықтың қалғаным көзіңдегі.
I'm going to back it up just a second or two. Um, it's an interesting moment for me to see, and it's always like I try to put myself right there. I mean, think about this: three projection screens of his body looking out at us, and he's always in the moment, as you can sort of see here. His facial expression is always sort of contemplative. In this particular song, he there's a lot going on in here, and there's he's always in the moment. So it's not like, oh, there's this vocal break. I'm going to just walk around the stage and wait for the pickup to come up. He's actually engaging in the song at all times. He's always the character that this song is portraying. And again, he's a master of using his body for that. And I know that one of his icons, the people that the idols that he follows in his life, is Laura Fabian, and Laura Fabian does the exact same thing. Her body is the vehicle, is one of the vehicles that she uses to help bring about the meaning to the audience. And here he does it again, and he's always been a really good person, a really good artist at doing that.
Аққуым аяулым арманым, арайланған таңдарым, неліктен сен алдадың сезімдерді.
That moment right there, this is what makes him a really great artist in in the way that he presents himself on the stage, and how he takes the melody, and he keeps the song at its core, but he always takes a moment here and there to vibrate his voice in a different way, or modulate it in a different way, or do a run in a different way, to just make it interesting, and also to take advantage of the moment that the song gives him. And that's something that is not trained. It doesn't matter how big your vocal tool belt is, if it's not something that you can feel, or something that you can anticipate while you're actually performing, I don't think it's going to happen. So again, he's really good at understanding performance.
Мөлдір шықтың қалғаным көзіңдегі. Бақытты бол.
So he is a master of owning his songs, and we can go over this a million and a half times, and it's but it's really like I said, it's that he understands every tool that he has at his disposal, and that just takes a ton of training, but that's just one component of it. And people have said to me that you talk a lot about all this technique and technique and technique, but what about everything else? And he's not a robot. This is the great thing about Dimash, is that he's a rhetorician, and a rhetorician is someone who uses language effectively. And again, like I've always said, music is a language. And so he knows how to take the language, the words, the melody, the tones, and he knows how to apply his voice in the timbres and the registers and the volume control and the aspiration, the breathing, in such a way that it's always in the right spot at the right time. And that he doesn't bring it down too soon, he doesn't bring it up too soon. He's very aware of what the music and the language needs in order to bring out the response in the audience. That is not manipulation, that is connection. And that is something that, again, can't be taught. I was in choirs for 25 years. I was doing karaoke for 25 years. Okay, I'm not that old. But the point is that even with all that exposure to music and all that training and all that coaching and all that mentoring, I still do not have that same sort of feel, that understanding of performativity to bring out this message or to bring out the message. I'm really good at crescendoing and decrescendoing and structurally understanding how a song is put together as I'm singing it in karaoke, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I could do what he does in the way that he does, because his gift is being able to do it well and do it deliberately and to do it with emphasis. That's all I have to say. So I'm going to leave it go at that. If you like this reaction, please click like. If you like what you hear on this channel, please click the subscribe button. And also, please click the notification bell so that you're always made aware whenever I release a video. And I do want to thank you again for your time. And as always, be safe.